Hi everybody, I am Summer and welcome to my channel, Flawless Faces by Summer MUA. I am a professional makeup artist here in my little state of Pennsylvania. I have been doing this for many years and I thought it would be great to start my brand new YouTube channel just to be able to get more of a creative outlet for myself and to really share tips and tricks with everybody. I do a lot of bridal makeup, so I'm saying I'm sorry. I do a lot of bridal makeup, so a lot of it is the same. A lot of it is just different variations of the same thing. So here I'm going to be able to use my creative freedom and my creative outlook to really show you guys some beautiful and different looks, and I'm super, super excited about that. I really would love for everybody to subscribe and follow me. I do have Facebook and Instagram as well, and I'll put those links down below. This is going to be my very first video for my channel. My very first makeup video. I did do an unboxing of my Morphe haul, and I'll do another unboxing when I get my Ulta box in next week too. And so what I would love from you guys, I would love for you to like this video. I would love for you to comment, and I would love to hear looks that you want to see. Do you want to see glam looks? Do you want to see everyday looks? Do you want to see bold looks? Do you want to see bridal looks? I can do those, obviously. What looks do you want to see? You can put up pictures, you can put up face charts, you can do whatever you want in the comments. I love reading your comments. So I would love it if you would comment below. Let me know what you want to see on this channel. This is going to be your channel. You tell me what you want to see. And I cannot wait to share everything I know with all of you. So today we're going to do my daily routine. This is the makeup I would wear every day. I don't put a lot on. I still get my face to be as even as humanly possible because I do have a lot of redness and rosacea, especially in my cheeks. So we're just gonna dive right in. So I usually start with my primer, and I'm really loving this Tarte Quench primer because I have very dry skin, especially in the winter time. So I just like to dab a little bit everywhere and then rub it all in. My hands are clean. I just took a shower. This is all my own personal makeup. So I know not everybody likes primer. Not everybody needs primer. I already hydrated off camera because I do it right when I get out of the shower to really hold in any kind of moisture. And I always bring it down my neck because you just never know. Especially when you're two different colors and you have to bring your, you can see I get red all the way down my neck, when you have to bring your color all the way down. So my personal go-to foundation is Makeup Forever HD. It's one of my favorites, and my color is Y215. This is kind of my fall winter color until I get a little bit darker. And I literally just squirt a pump, put it on each cheek, squirt a half a pump, put it on my forehead, a half a pump on my chin, a little bit on my nose, and then I do another half a pump and put it over here because I do have a lot of redness I'm trying to hide. And I'm going to take a flat bristled brush, nicely packed, and I do have my little mirror here, so we're going to. And I like to start by just, instead of rubbing it in, patting it in first, because it works best for my skin type, which is very, very dry skin. So if I rub too much, it gets really bad. Up here, I can rub in the very beginning because my skin is not as dry up top. Oh, I just lost some. And I do go over my eyes and my dark circles just a little bit, just to get some consistency with the color up there. And this is where I'll go back and I'll refine. I'll bring the color down my neck. And then I can see, if you can see, that I still have redness in a lot of places. So what I'll do is take another pump and go and do that. That's just for myself. And then I'll just go and tap it in, really just kind of like the top of my cheeks down to the middle, kind of where my jawline is. And that is just my skin. I've got really red skin. I always have. I have very sensitive skin in Makeup Forever. The HD formula has been a godsend for that because I don't need a lot. I normally have my It Bye Bye redness too, but I don't have that today. It's the beginning of wedding season, so I'm in the process of getting everything that I need for this season. And then I am going to take my Tarte Shape Tape, which is in a light natural. And I have like a love-hate with this concealer. It's a great concealer. I feel like it gives you pretty good coverage. I don't like how incredibly thick it is. I have little spots down here. I have a little bit up here that I like to highlight. And down my nose. It's not my favorite. This is not my favorite one, but that's what I have for right now. And then I just go and blend it in like I normally would. I try to make this a not very lengthy process because I don't wear makeup a lot at home, even though I'm a professional makeup artist. And when I go to work, I wear it all the time. When I'm doing clients, like I have a client later today, that's why I'm making sure that I look presentable. But since I don't wear it all the time, I try not to take this a long, elaborate routine every single time I put makeup on. My goal is for my daily routine is to my goal always is just for my skin to look flawless and for me to look not perfect, but just more human. And I know that sounds weird, but when you have rosacea and redness on your skin in multiple different colors, then you just want your skin to look even. So that's about as even as I'm going to get for right now. I'm going to use this is our CMA powder. I have it in a cut container because it's easier to contain. And I'm going to go in with a little sponge and just really get good under those eyes and make sure that there's no creasing, none of that is going on. And then we are going to set, not with a lot of powder because I don't do the over cakey look, set under my eyes. And let's use the little brush right here. And then take my big brush, which is a Sigma brush, one of my favorites, and just kind of go in, tap off the excess here, and just go around. Now I don't do this for airbrush clients because airbrush you don't need to set with a powder, but because I'm wearing liquid foundation and I don't want it to move at all. There we go. Very simple. Yes, I really am this pale. That's not because of the light. I just am super pale. So, all right, we're gonna take a little bit of our bronzer from my Kat Von D palette. And that's not the right one. Just go back in with a little bit of bronzer. I don't like to use too much, especially in the winter time when I'm this pale, because then I just look absolutely ridiculous. But I do like to chisel some of my features out and make myself look skinnier, because that's literally the whole point of using highlight and contour. And I always go up here. So we're just basically trying to give us some color back. Sorry, my hair is gonna curl because it didn't straighten it. I do like to put it on my temples. I know not a lot of people do that, but I like to go in that nice little 3. I still don't even look like I've got really anything on, but let's bring it down under the jawline, especially for me. I'm a bigger girl. It helps shadow and hide this double chin thing I've got going on here. And always bring it down. Let's see. And sometimes I'll even, if I feel like my concealer was too light, which I feel like we're a little light on the lighter side, I'll just take the leftovers of what was on my contour brush and just put a little bit under my eyes. I don't like the big raccoon look where it's all bright in one section. That's just not me. So that's something that I will do to help myself just look more even toned. So we're gonna take blush next. I do my own face backwards. When I work on clients, we start at the eyes and then we work our way out. On myself, I do my face first and then I do the rest of like my eyes and stuff. So my Tarte palette for blush, I'm just gonna mix a little bit of the 2 colors that I can't even see anymore, because it's one of my favorite ones. And just a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, because I am already a red person. I try not to go overboard with the blush. You'll see me do this a lot of tapping. And then I will take it back up here. It's really just all about giving myself some color back. So I'm a little rosy, and that will happen. I do the same thing with the blush color, and I actually go under my nose with it, just so it looks more natural. All right, time to do a little bit of highlight. I have a few favorites for highlighters. Tarte is one of my absolute favorites, and I don't have that out right now. I did get some new Morphe palettes that I'm excited to play with. I can't wait to play with those. So I'm just trying to figure out what. So I'm just going to use the Sephora palette today. what it looks like. And we're going to mix a little bit of this color with a little bit of the pink shimmery color too. I love highlighter. It's one of my favorite things. I love to shimmer and sparkle. So we're just going to do a little bit right here and right here. Same on the other side. Right here. Of course, I like to go down my nose a little bit, under my chin, or under my lip, and then my favorite spot is right here. Something about that Cupid's bow and a good highlight, I just love it. So now I've got a nice little highlight, but it's not too much. Like I said, this is my everyday look, so I try not to go crazy over it. Next, we're going to do eyebrows. I don't have my brow pod right now, pomade right now, so something I use is I'll use a little bit of setting powder. I just had my eyebrows done yesterday. And I will go in to a eyeshadow. So we'll brush them up into the shape. And then I just kind of I try to just really quickly fill them in. I try not to do anything extravagant, just fill them in the best I can when I'm on the go. When I'm not on the go, I definitely sit there for a lot longer and fill my eyebrows in. If you can tell, I have really dark hair and very, very light eyebrows. There's one, and I'm going to hurry up and do the second one. So I'm going to wet it again with setting powder. And I just take a little bit, I'm taking a little bit of the color Citrus Umber out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette Soft Glam. And we're going to just, I try to outline them first. And my eyebrows are definitely not the easiest because I have two completely different shaped eyebrows. So trying to make them even in any sense of the word is not an easy accomplishment. So they either wind up looking too big or uneven, which is incredibly annoying. There we go. I like to try and keep them as even in the middle as I can. But got some good eyebrows going. I always like a good eyebrow. I feel like it frames the face very, very well. All right, so I'm gonna go in over my whole eyelid with the, with Rollin' in Dough, which is this one from the Too Faced chocolate palette. Gold chocolate, chocolate gold. And I just like to use this as a good transition shade for my whole eyelid. I feel like it works really, really well. It's not too late. And it definitely helps with a good blend. So just a really nice, just even color. I will take this little brush and go back in with my highlight and put a little bit under the brow bone. I just personally love how it looks. This is not a step you need to do. I really like highlighter. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I got this new Morphe palette. I got a couple new Morphe palettes, as you saw. So we're gonna play with this one, which is the Morphe 15H Happy Hour. Just because of the colors on my shirt, I'm gonna try and match a little bit of the colors on my shirt. So I'm gonna start with this color, which is called Mixer. Very powdery. And just put that in my crease. I'm not going to go too far into the crease. I'm not going to do my whole eyelid. Just a transition color for the two. You're going to see me tap all the time, and it'll probably annoy you. I'm very, very sorry about that. That is just a makeup habit. Always get the excess off the brushes before you put it on your face. Okay, so that's a nice little transition color. It's nothing too bright and too heavy, which is always my favorite. I like something that's kind of a neutral color that I can transition very easily with. So we're gonna go right in. I'm gonna go in with Snap and put this more into my line here. And I'm gonna bring this color all the way over right into my eyelid crease. Other side. Like I said, this is just going to be an everyday thing, so I'm not going to be doing a bunch of different crazy colors. I usually try and stick with the same colors, same color scheme. Pinks and purples are my favorite on my eye color because I do have kind of like a grayish color eye. So I'm gonna just put this right in the crease of my eye and blend it so it's not too much. Bring this one over a little bit, it's not even. And then I'm going to come over here, to Wingman and put this in the outer corner of my crease. And also bring it down under my eye. So once again, we're going to take a little bit more Wingman and right into the outer corner of my eye. Bring it down under my eye. That way that color comes down some. So now we've just got some really pretty colors going. Nothing too extravagant. And then I'm going to bring a little bit of that up. Just a little bit. Blend it out and blend it up just some. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this, it's called Last Call. can really get into it over in the corner. Just a little bit, just to give it that little bit of a dark, smoky outer corner. Always just a little bit of dark. Helps make the other colors pop. And I will take a little bit of that and bring it down. Just a little bit. And bring that down. So now we're gonna take, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this rooftop color or hot spot. You know what? I'm thinking probably hot spot, which is this one right here. And put that one, load that up. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. I definitely like the way that looks. It's definitely a nice, because it's got a little bit of that pink undertone and the gold highlight in the foliage. I would normally use my finger for this because it picks up better. But we're not going to do that today. And then I am going to bring it down into the corners of my eyes and over. So definitely just got some really pretty colors going. Nothing too extravagant, nothing over the top. I'm not even going to do eyeliner today because I normally wouldn't on just a regular day. I'm going to use my Holy Grail of mascara. This is my favorite. It's been my favorite since I was 12, which is the Great Lash by Maybelline. I don't know why it's my favorite. It works really well with my lashes. I usually put on some kind of fake lashes, but I stopped wearing fake lashes for a while because I was losing all of my eyelashes, so I stopped. So when I do glam videos though, I will be putting on fake lashes. I feel like this is great because it doesn't clump. I can use more than one coat. It doesn't get all the way behind my eye. And it also doesn't clump your eyelashes together, which is fantastic for me. I don't have a lot of them. So when I do use it, I really just like the color. I like the fact that it separates my lashes for me. I just love the way it looks. So I'll put a little on my bottom lash line, not a whole lot, because I don't like the spider look or the raccoon look. This is waterproof, so it does help being waterproof. So it's just one coat, and I feel like it's given me a really pretty coat. So I'm gonna go over just with a second. Really make my lashes stand out. trying to let my lashes grow, because when you've got pretty lashes naturally, you don't need the fake lashes as long as you get some good mascara. There we go. My eyelashes have definitely grown a lot over the last couple months since I stopped wearing fake lashes all the time, which is a good thing. I like to take my fluffy powder brush again and kind of just go over my cheeks in case of any fallout. And today I think we're going to use a really pretty Lorac. It's called Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the color Celebrity. I don't want to put on a matte today. I'm not really feeling it. It's kind of gloomy and dry outside. This will give me some hydration and a really pretty color at the same time. And I know it's red ready. I do that all the time regardless. And you shouldn't. And I always connect. Always. So just got a very nice bright color. I love bright bold colors. Those are my favorite things. I feel like we're looking very good. It's taking me less than 30 minutes to put this look together. So let's finish it with some finishing spray. Whew. I'm using the Morphine Continuous Setting Mist. So this is my completed look for the day. This is something I would do on a daily basis, something very simple, but still beautiful and elegant. And it doesn't take long. It took a little bit longer just because I was talking while I was doing it today. So it usually takes me about 20 minutes to put all this together. And I hope you liked it. And we'll see you soon.